Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Why did your first marriage fail?
It's not marriage. I didn't marry her. It's not like I married her, please. That one was not marriage. It coincided that I went to go and bring in my house. Then she now want to come and kill me. You say it's marriage. It's not marriage. That one is a Jezebel. She's a Jezebel spirit. And I saw it. A lot of people were telling, no, not that they were telling me. I actually saw it. I saw the red flag. But I was just carried away. Definitely, I was just carried away. And you can imagine, I did it the way God actually wanted me to do it. I dated a girl for like a year and nothing. And I even went to go and do the necessary thing, and it didn't work out. So I think she's not my wife. That was what happened. And she left. She left by herself. Why didn't you sound? She left by herself. And you know, in Igbo land, now when a woman leaves, you don't go chasing her, except when you are the one that chase her away, then you can go and bring her back. But this one, she left on herself, and I'm like, fine. So she later came to beg when I already gotten my. And funny enough, my wife was actually the first person I met before that one. Okay, but she was much younger then. But now we are together and we're fine. We're living happily ever after.
So, Arinze, I want to find out from you. What didn't you find in that your first wife that you found in this second one?
Azu, please stop calling her wife. She's not a wife. Your first mistake. Use that word. Your first mistake. She's a mistake.
Okay. What do you like about this second one now? What do you like most about this second one?
Okay, fine. No. What do you like most about your wife now? You see, I always tell people, no matter how beautiful a woman is, when you disrespect a man, your beauty falls. It fades. So every man wants a woman that respects him. Okay, you can't tell me you are a woman and you can't submit under a man. Then you are not ready. It's just like saying you want to get married and you don't know how to cook. Okay, so for me, I don't think is okay. So if it's a man with a woman, you must, first of all, you must make sure you want to share your things with another person. Make sure you can share something. Some people are very stingy, they don't share. Husband and wife don't. You see that some husband and wife don't share things. But when you marry your friend, that's why they say marry your friend. When you marry your friend, you won't find anything difficult. So I married my friend, my better half, my sweetheart. Before I say it, she knows. In fact, she knows my body language. She can tell when I'm angry. She can tell what I want to say, even if I have not said a word. So there's compatibility, you know. How will I even speak this English before I'm tab beyond? We are together as we understand each other.
We are
compatible.
Now, this your wife, this your gorgeous, lovely, Ujunwa. How did you meet her?
Okay, I met her when I was in secondary school in Enugu. She was in I was in the boys' school, she was in the girls' school.
Okay.
That was my first time I met her, but I was in SS3, she was in JS1. So I was seeing her as a small girl, and immediately I sighted her. I knew she was going to be my wife, but I didn't really take it like that. And the elder brother was my junior in my secondary school too as well. So we just left it, and I didn't even, they stay in Enugu, obviously, I stay in Lagos, so we didn't we lost contact, and that was it. I didn't even remember her. Then I now went to do my mistake. So after the mistake, I connected back, and that was it today. So we are together, So that's just the story.
You're enjoying this marriage. Why are you enjoying it? You're obviously enjoying this marriage. You have two daughters now, have you?
A boy and a girl, not a daughter, two daughters.
A boy and a girl. Tell us about them and their names.
Dino Bichukwu and China Samusa.
Dino Bichukwu and China Samusa. So how does it feel to be a father?
Hey, Fantastic, and I'm mad. Hey, don't you know when it is how it feels when when you go out and somebody is calling you daddy, daddy? Ah, hey. In fact, there was this one of those guys that used to talk rubbish about me, you know. And it's not we don't really talk about people like that, to say, because God is the giver of children. God, so, but the guy has been married since and nobody has called him daddy. So like I said, I'm not going to use it to say, but for you to understand that you don't fight people when they have God in them, because this was the same guy who kept telling people. In fact, he even told this my wife that you should get out. That I no go dey sleep with am. Nonsense. And my wife came to tell me, said, see what this guy said. So I didn't meet him until later. So I now met him and we exchanged words, and I gave him some words that he will never forget in his life. And today he's still there, but me, I already have to. So who win? Now me win now. No concern you. You don't tell me rubbish and get away with it. I will give it to you.
So your marriage, what is your dream for that marriage?
My dream,
how do you expect the marriage to go? This one, where do you see it in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years? How do you see the marriage?
No, next 10 years, next 20 years, we're going to be, it's forever. It's forever and ever. Marriage is a sweet thing when you are with your friend. Friendship first, not love. I keep telling people it's not about love, it's friendship. Both of you need to be friends. If you are friends, then every other thing is just primary. But people tell you love. It's not about love. Love is a command, but friendship is real. Okay, it is the Bible that says it's commanding you to love a woman. Then he commanded the woman to submit to your husband. But when friendship like I can stay with my wife and I gas, and she won't see it as anything. We play with it. She too can say something and we play with it. We are gist partners, and that is it. We can gist about you inside our room, on our bed. Hey, I miss you if I met you richa. You got to go. So that one gives me joy, and I like it. So that is how it was.
You're also into modeling.
Yeah.
What makes a good model?
A good model. You have to understand the job itself. No. It depends. It depends on the kind of. There are two types in modeling. We have the photographic modeling and we have the runway. I was on the photographic modeling as part of it. I did a bit of runway, but I didn't like it, so I was mainly for the photography modeling, and it was fantastic. You just have to, like I said, it's the passion too. You must have the passion. You want to be a model. You learn the skill, your mannerism, your comportment, who you are. They just want to see you, and before you know it, those are the things that qualifies you to get the job. It's not just because you're a fine boy or you're a fine girl. No, it doesn't work that way. You can see some fine people who will not take them, and the ugly ones, they will take them.
All right.
So what qualifies you is good character, your personality, your height, every other thing will join to it, and you're good to go.
Okay. Yes, you also run a business outfit or something, Jaspido. Tell us about it and why you decided to go into fashion business.
I think that works for me, first of all, the passion first for me. It's the passion for me. If I don't have passion for something, I don't go for it. I like dressing well. I like to see. I like people that dress well.